Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to this lovely venue. I'd like to welcome you all here today to celebrate this special occasion of Sarah and Michael's wedding. I'm saying Michael because Margie's down the other end, so she might give me some stick later. Anyway, I'd just like to say Sarah made a lovely entrance today, walking down that aisle. It was a real privilege. But the best entrance she made was on the 23rd of the 12th, 95. At, I'm afraid to say it, 2:55 in the morning. At a weight of £7 2 ounces. I was a bit late for the actual birth, unfortunately. But I've been around her ever since. I think we've built a special bond over the years with one thing or another. I've always supported her in everything she's done, whether it be a singing, a dancing, and a flag waving. So she's been sort of really, everything she's done, she's put heart and soul into it. I'm really glad she's my daughter. I'm really proud of her. I can't say any more than that, really. I'm proud of what she's achieved and the woman she's become. Now, that is not all down to me. There's people in this room who've helped me a hell of a lot, although they don't know it, over the years, with support for me and Sarah. And I'm grateful for that, and I'd like to say thank you very much for your support. It was a bit of a tear-jerking moment when she left for university in 2013 or 14, whichever it was. 14. I'm just getting the finger, sorry. And then she sort of built a relationship with Michael. They've been together now for 10 years. 10 years this October, actually. And I'm proud to say I'll be glad to see he's my son-in-law. I think they make a lovely couple, and I'm thankful for the support of Michael's family. Obviously, with Sarah living in Liverpool now, it's come on, Liverpool, yes. With Sarah living in Liverpool now, she needs people by her who she can trust, and I trust those people to make sure that she's okay. I think I'm running out of words now. Okay, I think I've done quite well so far. I'd just like to say, welcome to the family, Mike. And I hope that both of you have a fruitful and long marriage, and wish all the best for you for the future. And if everybody wants to get the drink, just raise a glass to the new Mr. and Mrs. Ewell. Congratulations.
I've got some follow-up to that now, haven't I? God. Right, good afternoon, everyone. If I could just say a few words, I'd be a better public speaker. I know you're all starving, so I'll keep it as short as possible. Yeah. Firstly, on behalf of my new bride, and I would like to thank you all for being here today. It means the world to both of us to have you all, family, friends.
Okay. You've got it.
Yeah, loved ones, all in the same room to celebrate with us. Love and support have helped make this day unforgettable, and we are genuinely overwhelmed with everyone who's here today and everyone who's travelled, whatever distance they've travelled. Let's get the obvious out the way, how absolutely stunning. You see that? Genuinely, I still can't believe it. It's been 10 years, I still can't believe that now I get to call you my wife, but never mind my fiancée or my girlfriend to begin with. I honestly, I don't know how I got so lucky the kindest, smartest, most beautiful, funny, organised person I think I've ever met. And somehow you put up with me every single day, no matter what. I think our love can be summed up. A passage I watched something not long ago and it spoke to me a little bit. Our love's based on giving and receiving. And having and sharing. And the love that is given and had is shared and received. And through this giving and having and sharing and receiving, we can all share and love and give. And I was struggling for a word to end that little bit, and I settled on and receive. We first met at Hope, and it was our friend James's flat. It was flat 7, Wesley Halls, and I won't forget it. We ended up in Garland's, if anyone's ever been to Garland's. This night started our journey. She couldn't resist my moves on the dance floor, clearly. But from that, we just became best friends. And we stayed that way for months. We genuinely were the best of friends. Then she moved into a big house in Garston, and I made any excuse to step into that house. And we spent pretty much the whole summer together. We had loads of laughs, me falling on my arse, ice skating. I think that swung it for me. We had endless chats, watching terrible films, watching Geordie Shore. And it was the best summer of my life so far, genuinely. Nothing beats it. Then I realised I was completely in love. Yeah, I knew we were more than friends. Yeah, we didn't even have a first date. That was the thing, we didn't have a first date. We just I think we'd already done the hard part. I think we were already us from the start. So we went through highs and lows. 4 years of uni was tough, but we got each other through it. I think we were always there for each other. You got me through them years. I do still miss that big house in Garston, though. You make not only mine, but everyone you meet life brighter, calmer, and just better by being you. I think everyone would say the same. Promise to try to deserve you, support you, and be the one holding your hand through whatever life throws at us. It's harder than I thought, this. From that first summer we spent together, I knew you were the one. You've been my rock, constant source of encouragement, and the one person who can make me smile, even when I'm trying not to smile and I'm in a mood. Yeah, getting angry playing on FIFA, yeah. I've got one promise during this marriage. I will always say those 3 beautiful words. Just fancy a takeaway?
Yes!
To all our families, those here and those not here. Thank you for shaping us into the people we are today. And to my mum and dad, thank you for welcoming Saz into the family.
Thank you.
Oh, God. Welcoming Saz into the family. I do get the feeling you like her more than me sometimes, though. Sean, thank you for making me feel welcome. From day one, I stepped foot into your house. I felt part of your family. That's thanks to Teresa, John, Sharon, everyone as well. You've raised the most incredible, funny, down-to-earth woman. And I know Saz, if she was doing a speech herself, would want to thank you for everything that you've done for her, myself included. To Tom, what can I say? I mean, thank you for being my best man. And for planning the stag do to the location of my favourite place on earth, Cafe Benidorm. I'm not going to go into detail, to be honest, mostly because people will have seen on Facebook and Instagram already the outfits that you made me wear, and people will have seen videos that shouldn't be shared publicly. and Jay, Lee and Amy, thank you for always being there for me today. And always, I'm lucky to have all of you there. Emily, Sam, it's all of Sarah's bridesmaids, thank you for keeping her calm today. For being the best friends she could ever ask for, genuinely. You made her hen do unforgettable, and your love and support genuinely have meant the world to her. Everyone else today, we'd like to say a huge thank you to Ellie and Jake for capturing the day so beautifully, to Karen, who's just left. I think she set the tone perfectly with the music, and it got me going in there. I don't know about anyone else. And Michelle, I don't know if she's in here or not. I think she's just outside. Thank you for answering any silly questions, answering her at 4 o'clock this morning, a question. You've gone above and beyond, and we can't thank you enough. And to everyone who helped make the day what it is, whether you've tied bows on chairs yesterday, set up tables, built the wedding hoop, made our wedding favours, or helped drive all of this here today, we genuinely want to thank everybody. We're so incredibly grateful. So if I can just raise a glass to best friends who realised they were soulmates, to love that lasts, and to all of you, thank you for being a part of our story.
Thank you.
Thank you all, and most importantly, thank you.
Thank you.
This on? Right. Afternoon, everyone. In case you don't know me, I'm Tom, proud best man, long-time friend, and an unofficial witness to Mike's most foolish moments. And finest moments, I must add. In his wisdom, Mike decided I was the man for the job, which is either a testament to his trust in me or a glaring example of his poor judgment. Before I launch into stories about Mike, I just want to say this. Sarah, you look absolutely beautiful today. From the moment I met you, I knew you were warm, kind, and full of energy, and that Mike had met someone truly special. You bring out the best in him, and it's a joy to see you start this new chapter today. Mike and I have known each other for over 15 years. When we first met in a freezing Argos stockroom in Speke, I couldn't have imagined we'd end up here. We were Christmas temps, picking stock, dodging mystery shoppers, and seeing how high we could always stack the latest TV sets without them falling. Which, of course, they always did. Yeah. From Argos, we've gone through multiple amateur football teams, festivals, countless nights out, and more sporting injuries, mostly Mike's, than I care to count. He's been a constant in my life, someone to compete with, to lean on, and to celebrate with, and it is a privilege to be by his side today. Through getting to know Mike and Sarah and spending time with their families, it's clear they've grown up in loving homes. Of course, there were youthful mishaps, like the Saturday morning when a young Mike, armed with colouring pencils and a love of WWF, was recruited by his brother Jay as a powerbomb practice dummy. Well, it's safe to say pencils and powerbombs definitely don't mix. And it was his mum Margie's slipper that did deliver the final bell.
Yeah, that only wedged somewhere.
Now, Mike is a huge Liverpool fan, which is quite surprising given that he was raised in an Everton household. His dad and brother tried everything to convert him. Kids from birth, constant reminders about the right side of Merseyside. But Mike, being Mike, rebelled and switched sides. He has stuck with Liverpool ever since, proving it's a shame, isn't it? But proving he's loyal, stubborn, and sometimes just likes winding people up. Sarah comes from her own football-mad family.
Oh gosh.
Her dad, a Port Vale season ticket holder. Her brother, a Man City season ticket holder. So she is well-versed in the football highs, lows, and banter. So between the Toffees, the Reds, the Valiants, we only found out that was the nickname for Port Vale this week, so. Yeah, and the Citizens, their marriage might need its own fixture list just to keep the peace. One of the things that has always bonded Mike and me is our love of sport, especially football. We started with 7-a-side in Wavertree, moved to Sefton Park Rangers, and eventually Walton Vets. And yes, technically we are too young for vets, but when you find your level, you find your level. We've played everywhere from Chester to Belfast. Mike often likes to deliver a tactical masterclass from the sidelines, and this is often because he's either injured or because the manager has picked me instead. Sorry, Mike.
Not wrong.
Yeah. Then there's golf. We've hacked our way around courses from Bowden Park to Benidorm. Whilst I usually like to claim the bragging rights, Mike makes every round memorable with his very own rule book. His signature move is the gallery rule, which is, wait for it, if he loses a ball in the rough, he doesn't take a penalty shot like any normal person. He just drops another ball and carries on, insisting that in a pro tournament, a spectator would have found his ball for him. Madness.
Am I wrong?
Yeah, it is madness though, especially when the only gallery we've ever had is a couple of squirrels and the occasional fox.
Yes, yeah.
He did feed the fox, yeah.
Never chased me round.
Yeah. Even funnier is Mike's belief that he's a natural at any sport. Hand him a cricket bat or a tennis racket and he'd be planning his outfit for Wimbledon by tea time. That same confidence showed when he met Sarah. He knew straight away she was the one. And unlike his golf balls, he didn't need a gallery to help him find her. He held on to her, and that's why we're all here today. And of course, every great sportsman needs a warm-up. And Mike's came in the form of a stag do. Without revealing too much, it involved a hula skirt, some questionable performers, and a fire stunt with a giant matchstick that left him smelling like burnt toast. There was also, let's call it an incident, that had him walking a little more carefully the next morning. Fair play to him though, he did keep a sense of humour and did look far too comfortable in a leotard. Of course, what happens in Benidorm stays in Benidorm. But if you would like more details or a photo of that hula skirt, my favourite drink is a Corona. But beyond the laughs, there is a side of Mike worth celebrating. He's a teacher supporting children with special educational needs, a role that takes patience, compassion and dedication. And I know that he cares passionately about his role and makes it his mission to improve their lives every day. And that same loyalty and support shines through in our friendship, and I know Sarah sees it too. And now, let's talk a bit about Sarah.
Oh God.
The true star of today. She's just as... Oh,
It's gone off.
I don't think so. Battery gone.
Shout it loud.
She's just as impressive. A dedicated teacher working with vulnerable children, and I'm sure those children and their families are grateful every day for her kindness and patience. When she's not in the classroom, she's a fitness machine, teaching Zumba, running, and taking on PT sessions. And it's clear both her and Mike have worked hard to look this good today. I first met Sarah at our housewarming. She was warm, kind, and always up for a laugh. Over the years, I've watched her and Mike grow as a team, supporting each other through new jobs, fitness challenges, and everything that life throws their way. We've rung in more than one new year together, often sharing a laugh over a board game or half a dozen, and they are both great friends to us. Seeing how they bring out the best in each other makes today even more special. Mike and Sarah, you are the perfect match, supportive, loving, and surrounded by people lucky to know you both. Mike, you've been a brilliant friend for years, and now I get to watch you be an even better husband. Sarah, you've married a man who will love you with everything he has, and who will also introduce baffling golf rules into your daily life. So, if he does ever invoke the gallery rule when he loses his keys, remind him that this is a marriage and not golf. So let's raise a glass To Mike and Sarah, may your life together be full of love, laughter, and the occasional ridiculous rule. Cheers.
Cheers.